Hi and welcome to the Resilience Toolkit. And we're focusing on resilience because life's ups and downs are inevitable, but feeling thrown off balance every time something happens doesn't have to be. And so in this theme, we're exploring simple, kind ways to build your own personal resilience toolkit to help you through, so that you can respond to challenges with more steadiness and self-trust. So through the 4 weeks, every week you can go through a really short video. There'll be some practices to do, some things to watch out for, a little journaling prompt, so that every week you can just build up what works for you to help you deal with stress a little better in your life. So we're going to recognise your early signs of stress and overload. We're going to learn to pause before reacting. We're going to use small repeatable tools to just restore calm whenever you need it. And we're going to reframe thoughts and habits that sometimes keep you stuck. So all of this we're going to bring together to create your own personal plan for emotional first aid when life gets a little bit bumpy. So in this first week, we are going to look at your signs of stress, what happens, because awareness is the first tool. And recognising how stress is showing up in your body, in your thoughts and your habits, is going to help you to understand your personal stress signature so that you can respond early rather than react late and in ways that perhaps you don't want to. So it's all about noticing your early warning signs of stress, the little things that happen that mean you're going to lose your cool and your calm and react in a way that maybe you're not happy with or maybe isn't helpful for you. And before you reach that breaking point, so everyone's stress signature is completely different. Common ones are a tight chest or snappiness or overthinking, or maybe you just retreat away and you avoid conflict when you know it's coming. So I want you now to just take a few minutes to write about how you know when you're starting to feel overwhelmed. So you can pause this video, go and get yourself a pen and your notebook if you haven't already got them, and just write down for a few minutes, as long as it takes, as long as you want to give to this exercise, what happens to you when you know you're starting to feel overwhelmed. And you can start by writing, when I'm beginning to struggle, I notice, and you might describe thoughts or feelings or body sensations. So I want you to do that now, pause the video, write it all out, and then continue when you're ready to go on. Fantastic. Now that you have jotted down some things that happened to you, I want you to use these to make a stress signals map. So I want you to either draw or list 3 columns in your notebook. One will be body signs, those physical symptoms of stress, such as jaw tension, headaches, poor sleep, anything that happens physically in your body that affects you when you feel stressed. And then I want you to make a column of emotional signs. Maybe you get irritable, maybe you get tearful, maybe you are quick to anger, maybe you feel detached and just feel like you want to shut yourself away. And then I want you to write down any behavioural signs in that final column. Maybe you avoid things, you avoid tasks or situations, maybe you distract yourself, maybe you get lost in that doom scrolling on social media, maybe you throw yourself into work to the point where you're avoiding the emotional load of feeling stressed by just working and burning yourself out. So once you've done that, you can highlight your top 3 early warning signs. What are the things that you can notice that mean you're about to go into a stress response? And just highlight those so that you are more aware of what's going on. So we're going to use this awareness over the next 4 weeks. You can start watching out for what happens. You can start watching out for those body signals, the emotional signals. And through the 4 weeks as well, we're going to give you little tools, little things that will help you in the moment. So the first one that I want you to practice this week is this box breathing, where you breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, you exhale for 4, and you hold for 4. So it's like a box. Imagine breathing in, holding, breathing out, holding. And if you repeat this 3, 4, 5 times, with each breath, just imagine you're creating a little more space inside. So getting comfortable, we can do this now. I want you to just take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just let your shoulders loosen. And then we'll begin. Breathing in for 4. Hold for 4. Breathing out for 4. And hold for 4. And again, breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Out 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. And just do a couple more breaths of those, counting for yourself at your own speed. And imagine each breath creates a little more space inside, a little more calm. And I want you to feel this calm that you've created inside. Practice that box breathing whenever you have a spare minute, because the more you practice these things, the easier it becomes to just get them out of your toolbox when you need them. So bring that sense of calm with you through the week. Observe this week. It's all just about observing when those signs of stress are there, what those signs of stress are, and just be aware of them. And practice that lovely box breathing to help keep you calm. Enjoy.